Hello, this is Barry Winbolt with a quick presentation on surviving the rigours of Christmas. Christmas is a great time, it's a time for friends and family, but it can be a stressful time. The expense of buying presents, the pressure of last-minute shopping, and the heightened expectations of family togetherness, all these can combine to undermine our plans and intentions. So maybe this is a moment for some practical suggestions that can help you to reduce your Christmas stress. So what's it all about? What's the pressure about? Where does it come from? I shall be talking about how to stay grounded this Christmas, how to have Christmas on your terms, how to manage the family and other expectations, and how to prepare at work and resist the call or the drag of what I call Xmas traction, that inexorable pull towards the cycle of overspend, overindulgence and overcommitment. And I should also be talking about some ideas on how to reduce stress and how to relax and look forward to really enjoying the new year. Part of what Christmas is all about is that it's a celebration of the end of the year. It's loaded with spiritual meaning, of course, but we need to keep a sense of balance. We shouldn't let the importance of a single day or the pressures of a single day overshadow the rest of the year. Take a moment now to reflect on where Christmas fits for you in the overall scheme of things. It helps to remember that it's a connecting point between the old and the new. That helps us keep a sense of perspective. It helps too to plan a little ahead for what's going to be happening in the new year after Christmas. It's perhaps why so many people book holidays straight after Christmas. But I'm suggesting that you take a moment or two to think ahead for your plans for the new year more generally. Otherwise, it's easy to slip out of control and into overspending, the 3 O's that I mentioned earlier. And how does that happen? It all starts with that pesky Coke advert when it starts wending its way across our screens, doesn't it? Around late October, early November, whether or not you'd thought of Christmas before then, that's when it really starts to ramp up. You can enjoy Christmas without becoming entranced by the commercial world, and if you can, you'll do well. Stay in control and you'll resist becoming a victim of Xmas traction. Plan, make a list, allow for a little overspend, and remember, if you're motivated by guilt, in present buying or social visits, that's not helpful. Overcompensating is no cure for guilt. And by the way, that's guilt with a U. The guilt with an I, G-I-L-T, there's a lot of that about at Christmas, and that's fine. That's okay. It's great when your family can get together. When it becomes a chore or a duty, though, it can become problematic. Avoid promising or overcommitting. Allow yourself the time you need, and set your visiting priorities clearly. And make sure that your schedule has plenty of time factored in between commitments, time for a little R&R, a little rest and relaxation. Everyone needs it, especially in times of high demand. Speaking of work, as I was, and demand, what about the Christmas party? Decisions there too. And whether you need to go even or not is a decision that some people struggle with. Preparing well for the break at work can make it so much more pleasurable. Here too, beware of promising too much. Are those deadlines really necessary? All those colleagues you promised things to, well, they're going to be away too, until early January probably. Above all, make yourself a when I return to work list. Now, I always do this before every break. I can't possibly keep all that stuff in my head, and I don't try. Make a list of the things you'll need to pick up on when you get back to work. Then you forget them until after the break. It's much more liberating that way. Lists too when you're shopping. Financial pressures. Make a list. Plan to shop wisely. Stick to it as much as you can. Allow for a little overspend, of course. No surprises here on the money front. Shop early. And online, if you're shopping online, shop in due time. Remember that online retailers run out of stock too, and they get incredibly busy before Christmas. Pay off what you can before Christmas. Minimal use of credit cards. Remind yourself that the bills will come in February. And this is another reason to keep a perspective. Think of what happens after Christmas as well as what happens in the run-up to it. It's the thought that counts, really is good advice. Anyone who doesn't appreciate your small gestures doesn't deserve a large one. Beware the Christmas traction, and remember the guilt trap. Relaxing. Above all, that's what makes Christmas what it is, by keeping a fair balance between the things you feel you must do and the things you really want to do. I'm not talking about selfishness here. I'm talking about being with the people we really want to be with and spending the right sort of quality time with the people we enjoy being with those we love and good friends. Allow for plenty of breaks, for relaxation, for intimate time, of course, with loved ones, because they won't happen just by themselves. Traction will take over. And remember, take it easy, attend to your inner needs, your spiritual needs. There's so much to do to enjoy at Christmas, and so much we can enjoy with a little bit of planning. So that's all from me. I really hope you have a great Christmas, and these few thoughts will help you plan ahead and reduce the stress and the strain of this period of naturally high demand. Plan well and keep things in perspective. You can find out more from me at www.singlesessiontherapy.com. I write a daily blog that you can subscribe to. If you have any related questions or want more information, please email me at info@barrywinbolt.com. That's all for now. So I'd like to wish you peace, love and best wishes. Have a lovely Christmas and thank you for listening. Goodbye.